What's up guys, today I'm going to show you my crypto gaming portfolio that I'm building for the next bull run, and I think I have the best quality projects in here. So I'm going to set my buy levels for these coins because these are all good projects, but you have to know when to buy a good project. Otherwise, it doesn't matter, of course, right? So let's take a look at that. If you're interested in crypto, if you're interested in crypto gaming, then this should be very useful for you. So welcome to the Fomo Factory. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on the bell notification so you won't miss out on anything. And let's take a look at it. So I have a small watch list right here, and I have some extra coins that I don't have in here. So let's take a look at this because this is going to be beautiful. I already dollar costed a little bit into this portfolio, but most of my buys I'm still about to do. Some I had still in 2021. I refused to sell it, like you see right here. Superverse, I'm down 82%. I never sold it, basically. I should have sold it, but I didn't. And now I feel like, yeah, selling it right now is a little stupid, right? So let's talk about these coins, and not necessarily all the projects, what it exactly is, but mostly the buying levels. And do your research to these coins. If you look at this, the market cap of these coins, they were way higher. We're talking about quality crypto projects with the highest market cap right here of $70 million, which is mid-low cap. And then we already go to the low and the micro caps, right? Which could be extremely, 100xing. And I have some more despite this. So the first one is Falcon Forge. Falcon Forge is a project that I feel like, damn, if this gets a great dip, I'm gonna definitely buy this. This came from $40, give or take, $50, now sitting at sorry, I'm still sick, sitting at $3. Okay, so and Falcon Forge is one of the hardest builders in this crypto bear market. So let's take a real quick look at Falcon Forge right now to see how the price chart is looking. And I haven't prepared this. I can prepare these kind of videos, but I don't do that on purpose because you can also see a little bit how I do this, right? So if I look at the weekly chart, what I really like is that the weekly stochastic RSI is sitting at around its oversold territory. Also, if you take a look at the price chart, since its June low, it didn't make a lower low, right? It's mostly forming a kind of a triple bottom right here. So Falcon Forge is one of the few coins that is actually maybe already worth buying right now. I'm not saying it can't get lower, but it's stronger than a lot of other coins, right? So at around $2.60 is my first target. If you fuck you, sorry, if I'm not giving financial advice right here, so suit for yourself. But if I am going to buy Falcon Forge, let me put it like that, sorry for the FU by the way, then I would buy it at around $2.60, 70 cents, give or take. I think you would have great returns because this is a project that can actually easily can go back to its all-time high. But let's talk about the low targets. Let's not talk about the price predictions for now. You have to be bullish on the project. We'll talk about price predictions later on, but let's talk about the buying targets because yes, we can go to $40. But you know, if you buy at $3, okay, you make a 13x. But if you buy at 150, for example, you know, do the math. You make way more. By the way, I think this could go beyond its all-time high, but that's for another video. But Falcon Forge, 260 to 70, give or take. The next big support level is sitting at around 190, 195, and the next big support level wasn't quite correct, is sitting at around 142. That's if the market really turns out to have a very bad leg down. And I don't want to think that that's not possible. Like, oh, 2023, new year, new gains. No, new wrecked, right? It's still, the bear market is not over yet. We can still profit from it, but I do feel like time is running out. So please take your time, do your research on these projects, man. Otherwise, you are going to get wrecked. If we look at the chart, can almost draw a perfect line from the chart with, you know, capital A in almost. Maybe more like this, right? Falcon Forge, it's going to get exciting. Okay, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Ultra, you know what they say, steam of crypto. Ultra, really interesting project, sitting at tight support right now at around, what is it, 18 cents. Definitely a interesting place to look at dollar costing, maybe 17 give or take. If we break that, I can see it go around 14 cents. If we break that, I can see it go around 10 cents. And always, guys, by the way, look at, I don't know what this line is doing here. Look at the chart. If you have trading view, you know, for example, you want to check out Ultra, so you type the ticker and then USDT, you can see the chart, but also type in the ticker and then BTC. Look at the Bitcoin chart as well, right? Because the Bitcoin chart is also a chart that's the most important, because I'm preaching in my videos. The Bitcoin dominance is sitting super low, okay? And I really want you to know this. I'm not saying this is going to play out, but it would be weird if it doesn't play out in my opinion, right? The Bitcoin dominance is sitting super low, right? Could it get a little lower? Yeah, of course. But is it weird that it goes up to at least this range again, let alone here? I see that happen. So that means more money in Bitcoin instead of altcoins. So people moving their altcoin money instead of altcoin money to Bitcoin, right? Which means that the Ultra Bitcoin chart in this case goes down, right? So also do your analysis on these kind of charts. And it doesn't mean that if this goes down, that Ultra dollar also goes down. Because if Bitcoin dollar goes up, then this might stay the same or go down a little bit or go up. You know, it depends on what Bitcoin does. But if you want to be prepared for that case, you can already maybe dollar cost into Bitcoin and then buy these altcoins with your Bitcoin. That's kind of my strategy right here. So please don't take it as financial advice, but do your research on how that works. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll try to help you, but do that. But that's Ultra, and this goes for every coin. Next one is Polkastarter. Polkastarter is a crypto gaming launchpad. And why do I have this in my portfolio? Well, it's very simple. I don't like Polkastarter necessarily as a launchpad, but the tokenomics are very fine. They have some nice IDOs. They have some pretty decent returns. It's far from its all-time high as well. I see a lot of potential in here. I just don't like it myself, but that's a personal taste. That doesn't say anything about the project. And it's getting quite low cap, $34 million for a pretty decent, you know, one of the top launchpads. It's good, right? 35 cents. It was sitting at $7. It's a lot from its all-time high. And like I said, tokenomics, everything vested, give or take, right? So really, really, really nice. If we look at Polkastarter, you know, what the thing is with Polkastarter, it's still going down, right? It's still making lower lows and lower highs. Unlike Falcon Forge, where you saw it was steady since June. You know, in June for Polkastarter, we were sitting, you know, at around 40, 50 cents, right? We're now sitting at 30 cents. We even went, you know, 30 cents, right? Still making lower lows and lower highs in an amazing speed as well. So buying right now is kind of stupid, in my opinion. Also, we had this support right here, as you can see. Yeah, you can see it, right? As you can see, we had this support right here. And it's... I'm super autistic. I deleted my email logo from the screen. I don't like that. Fuck it. Sorry, but it looks like we broke it, right? And we closed below it, and now it looks like it is resistance. And I don't really like that, because this is really weak. So, you know, the crypto gaming market, and especially Polkastarter in this case, has to pump and has to close above 35 cents for the coming weeks. If that doesn't happen, I can see us go to new lows. To be completely honest, 26 cents is my next target. And after that, yeah, not far from that, 25 also as well, right? So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Polkastarter Bitcoin. It's a weird chart, by the way, with all these fake outs. Really, like, what the hell? It's not far from where we are right now. We're now sitting at 2,085 Satoshis. My next target will be around 1,903. So that's like 10% down, give or take. Yeah, and from there, there's not a lot more information. So we have to see. And guys, please know this. I'm making a lot of these predictions. Well, it's not even a prediction, it's just TA, right? You know, I won't get it all right. So please don't come at me like, oh, this didn't play out. Of course, if I call 100 things, not 100 things are going to play out. But I'm just, telling you what's most likely to me. So just that. Superverse, I really, really, really love the project. And what I love so much about the project, it's made by Elio Trades, like a big YouTuber, right? He's very transparent about the project. He is making insanely good projects. Superverse is powering all these projects, basically. He has Imposters, he has Gigamarkt, he has, there's, I think, a Launchpad coming up, by the way. NFT, well, there's so much. And it's sitting at a $24 million market cap, right? So it's quite low cap for what it does. And if you look at the all-time high market cap, was sitting at 600 million almost, right? So even market cap, it's just very far from its all-time high. So Superverse, I'm super interested in this project right here. TA, there's not a lot to make out of it, because if you look at this, it's making lower lows, and I have this on log. If I put this, yeah, doesn't matter. If I, look at the price chart right here, also still going down, making lower lows. So what's my price prediction for this, or my buying target for this? It's quite hard to tell, right? I am personally interested in already buying some at this level, but it is catching a falling knife. I know that, because it's 8 cents. Could it go to 4? Could it go to 2? Yes. So I am basically waiting for the market to recover, because once Bitcoin clearly found its bottom, makes higher highs, and maybe not goes directly into a bull run, but stops going lower, then I'm interested in looking at these kind of charts, right? So because now we don't have any history out of this. Next one. I just want to go over this pretty quickly. Nakamoto Games. Nakamoto Games is really micro cap, I think. Well, micro cap, it's low cap. Yeah, $5 million, right? 50 million is fully diluted. Tokenomics are not the best, but still, I really like this project. If you look where the market cap came from, it's not good to see because there's no history right here. But I think it was mainly this high price because of token vesting. It was $6. It's now sitting at 8 cents, so it's almost 100 times as low. Could this do 100x? $500 million market cap for Nakamoto Games. It's not undoable. It's not undoable. This is one of the high risk, high reward plays in my portfolio. I don't think it's traceable, trackable, whatever on here. Okay, it is. Let's take a look at Nakamoto Games. Yeah, okay. Naka. Look, and that's the cool thing, right? It looks dead. If you look at the price chart, you might feel like, damn, this is dead. You know how much people bought here, and they refuse to buy right here. But if the project is not dead, then what is this? This is such a beautiful opportunity right now, right? Look, the buying target, like, to be completely honest, it is sitting at resistance. You can see it right here pretty obviously, right? We had resistance right here. We had some resistance right here, got rejected, and now we try again. We can break it, but usually you do not want to buy resistance. You want to buy support, right? So you can always, if it breaks, it will retest at some point, then buy, right? For now, I would not touch it yet, right? Because you could also get an entry at the actual support. And the actual support is here, right? And that's around 5.5 cents. It's now 8.8 cents. So that it's a big difference, right? It's 36% difference, right? So that's why I would buy Nakamoto Games. Next one, I have to go over this a little quickly. I'm kind of short on time. It's Altora. Altora is all about smart NFTs, and this is super low cap as well, $5 million market cap. I like this project, also a high risk, high reward play. Market cap came from 260 million, is now sitting at 5 million. So the actual market cap is sitting 50 times from its all-time high. So for this thing to do a 50x, it's just a matter of surviving the bear market and nothing more than that. And then you can pull off a 50x on this, in my opinion. They don't have to do anything even, right? And in the meantime, in the bear market, everything they build on is an extra reason for them to go higher than doing that 50x. That's basically it. So let them survive the bear market. For now, Altora, yeah, still going down as well, right? Came from far. And if you look at the price chart, look, it's very simple. Also still going down, same as Superverse, sitting at 0.008. That's a 50x. but it could also go to 0.004 and it's 100x, right? So don't rush into buying something like this just because it's far from its all-time high and it's low, because that's what you could have thought anywhere last year, right? And you always bought a falling knife and you would have got wrecked. That's all happened with El Toro, but it is a beautiful project in my opinion. Chain Guardians, a single game as well, this is a single game, $3 million market cap. Tokenomics could be better, could be worse, right? A lot of hype. I think it's pretty decent for what they are building. Like, it looks good. They have a big community. The team is transparent. They're still building. They have big supporters at Animoca Brands. You maybe know them. You maybe know these capitals, Gemblock Capital, Moonwell. You know, so in that case, I feel like this is a project to take seriously, right? And it's now at $3 million market cap at 6 cents. People bought it for $3. People bought it for $4, right? Now you buy it at 6 cents, almost 100 times from its all-time high. Why not? The all-time high market cap was $110 million, now $3 million, right? So also very, very, very far from its all-time high. I don't know if I can pull it up right here. I have it here. So let me take a look. Look, and that's with these lines, right? You think like this is support right here, but it's not like as soon as it touches, you want to buy it right away, because at a certain look, support is there to break, resistance is there to break. At a certain point, we will go up here again. It doesn't mean that this resistance is useless. We will have trouble there, probably, right? We had some trouble with the support as well, but now we are making new support, and it's obviously that we are making support at around this level since November already. So we're holding up here for 2 months. So it is pretty strong. But then again, watch out, because we hold it up for around 2 months here as well before we came down another 40%. So, but buying around this level, yeah, dollar costing a little bit is not too bad in my opinion. I mean, here we had a stochastic RSI, which was right in the middle. Now we are at least oversold. So not a bad idea, but don't go really crazy on it yet, in my opinion. Then we have Metaverse Index. Metaverse Index is just buying into the Metaverse. If you do not know what Metaverse Index is, it's not a coin, it's an index. So Metaverse Index, $18 right now. And it came from $370. And what you basically buy is, if you buy one MVI, you buy all these underlying tokens. So you get some Illuvium, Axie, Sandbox, Decentraland, Engine, Waxe, etc., etc., etc. So you buy all these coins. So they keep on updating this list all the time, right? So instead of you picking like, okay, what's the best Metaverse coin right here, just buy Metaverse Index and you have a little bit of all of them. So if Illuvium goes up 2x and Axie Infinity goes up 5x, right? That's an average of 7, that's 3.5. Then MVI goes up 3.5x, right? That's kind of how this works. So it moves, you know, on the average what all these coins are doing, right? So in that case, I feel like, man, this is just a great way of buying into the general metaverse. So if you believe in the metaverse, then this is a great play, and it's way cheaper right now. Next one, Spin Top, super low cap. I do not have it on Trading View, but I can pull it up on DEX tools. So let me show you that really quick. This has most liquidity, so this is the accurate chart. Yes. All right. Spin Top also went down a lot. I mean, bear market plus token vestings. Yeah, then that's what you get. Can nothing do about it. Has nothing to do with the project. Spin Top is a Gamepedia. You can stake your tokens there. It's a launchpad, a tierless launchpad. They're working on a guild maker. I'm saying something wrong. I don't know. I have to take a look at the website. I haven't seen that part of the project that good yet. But Spin Top as well, still making lower lows, lower highs. Although I like the project a lot. I lost a lot of money on it as well, just because I was stupid, and I want you to prevent from being stupid as well. Do not buy these falling knives, right? It's a high risk, high reward play. This could 100x, but it could also go down another 90% from where we are right now. It looks like, no, that's impossible. It's not impossible. possible. Everything can always go down another 90%. So watch out a little bit with it. Then my list there is gone, but I have a couple more. Gala is one that I'm pretty interested in. I do not really like the tokenomics, but if you look at the vesting, it is not that bad. So buying already a little bit into Gala is, in my opinion, not that bad of an idea, because it is the best crypto gaming project out there by far, in my opinion. What they built, what they do is incredible. If you look at the market cap, they came from far, from $5 billion all the way to $100 million. So also just going back to its all-time high is a 50x for Gala. I don't know. I think it is pretty doable for Gala. I do not see Gala die in this bear market. Therefore, it's too big of a project. But watch out a little bit with the tokenomics. That's all I have to say. The next one is CeDeFi. Of course, it's the leading crypto gaming launchpad. Now sitting at 83 cents. Looks like a very good buying opportunity, although I think it could get lower, because 83 cents, it's a beautiful price. It's a beautiful price, definitely. But if you look at where the next support levels are, you'll see that it's around 58 cents and the last support is around 37 cents, give or take. And if you look at the S-Fund BNB price, because it is they have the liquidity in BNB, then this chart is also pretty interesting, because also when you compare it to BNB instead of dollars, it's down a lot. 88%, but it's sitting at not big support right now, right? So yeah, it might bounce here, but if we go down, then we could go down another 15%. If we break that, we could definitely go down another 37%. Thank you. So that's with CeDeFi, but a lot of upside as well, because this resistance that we are facing right here is a 50% resistance, and that kind of lines up with this horizontal support here as well. CeDeFi, I'm not talking about my long-term price predictions for CeDeFi, but this is a almost guaranteed 10x. Last one, SNFTS, also by CeDeFi, but this is the native token for their NFT launchpad. They released in a bear market, did a clean 50x. Incredible. It was airdrop. They didn't have any funding, right? So that's incredible what they did. So a lot of people be like, oh, the price came down a lot from 2 cents all the way to 0.001. Again, they did a 50x without funding in a bear market with a lot of token vestings. What do you expect? Right? So you just do not, there's nothing wrong with the project. You just don't want to buy the top, right? Market cap $5 million. Okay. The native token S-Fund was at the top of the bull run, $350 million. Okay, so, and I think this could do exactly the same and more. So is this a 100x project? Could definitely be. Will it ever go to $1? Hell no. But 100x, I do see that happen, right? So that's the last one for now. These are the crypto gaming, and I can trace this, and this is also making lower lows all the time, basically. So when to buy this one, look at their vesting schedule. But the biggest vestings are over, because the CeDeFi S-Fund holders got the token airdropped. The airdrop is done. So the big sell-off is done. But, you know, do not forget, it's still a bear market. That's basically all I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, and the last one, which is basically not out yet, you heard me talk a little more about this project lately, is Delysium. Delysium is a project which I think is going to be fantastic. If you look at how this is going to look, this is not just a game, this is a complete metaverse that they are building. First AAA metaverse. I think this game is going to be way bigger than we can all imagine. That something is like, this is PlayStation shit, this is Xbox shit, this is not even like, how is this coming to the blockchain? It's beautiful. It's a first-person shooter. The trailer looks fantastic, but I will soon make a video about the gameplay, because that also looks fantastic. You cannot buy the token yet, but if you go to DMA, you can buy a DMA. You need a code for that, because it's a private sale. You can ask me in the comments if you're interested in it, so you can get my code. Without a code, you can buy it. You get these tokens. You're running a node, basically. So you get these tokens passively, and once they come out, you can sell them. That's it for now. Like the video if you like the video. If you have an opinion about this, leave a comment, turn on the bell notification, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.